everybody. We're talking about Mr. Ross's World, the book. It's coming out. We got author Ross Cunningham here for Mr. Ross's World. It's coming out in March, and we are doing our Indiegogo campaign. We're going to be pre-selling copies. This is your chance to show Mr. Ross how much you appreciate him and check out his book. So you have the opportunity right now to actually pre-buy copies of the book, and we're going to be doing some packages, some benefits, some what we call deals, so that you can get some extra copies of the book before it's actually out. So I think the retail is going to be $16.99 on the bookshelf. It's a hardback, very nice looking book. But we're going to be doing some. If you want to check out our Indiegogo campaign for MrRossWorld.com, we're going to be having some packages here. This is the children's book coming out by Ross Cunningham in March 2020. So it's just right around the corner. And our Indiegogo campaign is going to be live on Monday. We'll be pre-selling copies. So, Mr. Ross, tell us about your book, and how long have you been working on this book?
I've been working on the book since January 2019.
All right, so
this takes a long time.
It takes a while to do a book, and actually, I've known my dad, my whole life, obviously, and my dad, Ross Cunningham, has been working with children his whole life. Doing children's ministry, actually doing bully prevention in the schools, but art has been something that's been really a focal point. And so this book is beautiful. Actually, it's a highly, it's fully illustrated, neat story, and he's got many more books that are on the horizon. So he just needs to launch this one well. So we're going to be talking about that today. But before we go into this coloring book, we're going to talk in a different video. But right now, we're just talking about the pre-launch.
Ground floor. So
what we're doing right now with this Indiegogo campaign is you can actually click on the link and you can pre-order your book now, and that will help us kind of get a buzz going so people can be talking about Mr. Ross's World. That's the name of the book. And you can actually get your copies of the book at a discounted rate. So like maybe you have grandkids and you want to make sure every one of your grandkids has one of these books, and that's a way of showing your love and support for Ross, and also getting this great book at a discounted price. And we had t-shirts too. I've got t-shirts made. They look like this. I'll show you in the link below. We'll have pictures of the shirt, and we're gonna have bundles with the shirt, so you can actually, if you want to do a package where you get a copy of the book and a t-shirt, I think we're gonna be doing it for like $35 for a t-shirt and the book. So it's a really good deal. Again, it helps to promote this book that we're getting out to the public, and also
helps my new one,
because we're wanting to do a successful book launch so that Mr. Ross can do the next book. So we have a lot of good book ideas. So what are some of your book ideas you got coming up after Mr. Ross's World?
Well, I do. The boys and girls, y'all all know about Boo Boo, my dog. And so we're going to have a story about Boo Boo. And Boo Boo doesn't want to be an ordinary dog.
Boo Boo is not an ordinary dog.
So he joins the circus.
Okay, Boo Boo joins the circus. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, but it really wasn't what Boo Boo thought it would be. See?
All right.
Can you see that? He's on a ball.
Okay. Well,
and he didn't think, he just thought the circus was fun, limelight.
Okay. Well, that's going to be a cool book. So that one's coming out later on, but we want to make sure Mr. Ross's World is a successful launch. So we're going to have in the link below, you can actually click on the link, all about the Indiegogo campaign, the different packages you can support Mr. Ross. When I say support, basically you're pre-buying a copy of the book, and it's already being published. When did y'all send it to the printers of everything? It's being in print right now.
It was about 2 weeks ago it went to the printers.
So 2 weeks ago they started production, the printing, and it's supposed to be out in March. First week in March is when it's going to be out. And it's going to be available on Amazon. It's going to be some other places, but we're going to offer it at a discounted rate in the link below. So you can at least get, by helping pre-buy, you get it at a better rate, but you also, we're actually getting the word out here about this book. Another thing I want to ask you to do, now listen, once you get your copy of the book, I really want you to read it. The pre-buy books, what we're going to do, they're going to be autographed by Mr. Ross himself, and we're going to mail these out personally. So this first batch of books are the only books that
How many are going to mail autograph? 500?
Well, as many as we pre-sell, Mr. Ross is gonna autograph himself. Now after that, we're not doing any, we're not gonna be shipping them out ourselves. It's gonna be going through Amazon, so you can't get an autographed copy unless you come maybe to a signing or something like that. But so all these, the pre-selling books, you're going to get an autographed copy. But one thing I want to ask you to do, once you get your copy of your book, as soon as it's up on Amazon, please review it on Amazon. This helps let Amazon know that this is a popular book and that it's got people who are following it. So as soon as you read it and once the link's up on Amazon, please go ahead and review it on Amazon. That helps us a lot. And listen, you might, maybe you already have a copy of the book and you're watching this video. Share this video. The Indiegogo campaign is just going to last for about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and then it's going to be gone. So you're going to have this chance now to show your love for Mr. Ross and pre-order your book, and it should be delivered in 2 to 3 weeks. So it's going to be quick. It's not a long thing. It's not 6 months out. The book's already at the printers and they're printing it, and so you can get the book as fast as possible. It's the fastest way to get it, because as soon as we get it, before it's at Amazon, we're going to go ahead and start autographing those books. I'm not going to be autographing, but Mr. Ross, we're going to put him to work autographing them. And if you have a special message that you want to who it's going out to, maybe we can get a little special message in there. But it's awesome. So this is a children's book. I know my dad's been talking about doing illustrations for a long time. I'm so happy that he's finally following his dream and has made his first book that he's written and illustrated. This is really great.
You know, some of the shows that we're going to have on my little website, right?
Your YouTube
is some cartooning classes. So if you would like to learn how to draw your own cartoon, those are like possibilities in the future.
We're definitely we're going to have some programs for kids so that, we maybe tell Bible stories and just do some things with Mr. Ross that he's done through the years at many Sunday schools and children's church and things that he's done in schools for 20, 30 years now. But what's going to be awesome is 40 actually, yeah. He's going to be doing this on, he has his YouTube channel, and please check out Mr. Ross on YouTube, and the website is Mr. Ross World. Mr. Ross. So it's MrRossWorld.com, and then from there you can find the link to the Facebook, you can find the link to the Instagram, you can find the link to the YouTube channel,
and t-shirts,
and the link to t-shirts as well. So we're going to be pre-selling those t-shirts too. So get your t-shirt at a discounted rate with a book, and it's just a way of showing love and support. We do have kid sizes and adult sizes, and they're really nice bright shirts. They look like this is the actual cover of the book. Maybe this is not exactly what it's going to look like, 'cause this is a piece of paper and it's not laminated or anything.
And it's a lot brighter.
The book's
a lot brighter.
But the title is Mr. Ross's World, and the website is MrRossWorld.com. So that we don't want to put apostrophe in there, so it's just MrRossWorld.com. But anyways, hey, we're going to go here in real quick, but I just want to ask you guys to show your love and support for Mr. Ross, and go ahead and share this link about the Indiegogo campaign. Share this link about the book coming out, and leave your comments. All those things help boost us on social media. Whether you're watching this on Instagram or on Facebook or on YouTube, be sure and share this link, comment, and be sure and order your copy too.
Maybe there's a teacher or a counselor that wants me to come to your school.
Yeah.
And we do, I do Author's Day. I do, maybe your school has, what do you call it? Where you welcome the parents. What is that called?
Would that be,
back to
school?
It's kind of a school meet the teachers type thing. If you would like me to come for that, or Author's Day.
He will be doing public appearances, talking about the book, and he's really good with kids. So if you have maybe a reading day at your public library, or even have any other public events, he's great with kids and great with people. So yeah. Well, anyways, again, check out the pre-order on the Indiegogo. It's Mr. Ross's World. We have T-shirts, book packages. Show your love and support. We are wanting to raise more. If this book launch goes good, Mr. Ross will be able to actually publish more books and keep publishing and doing. And I know I'm really excited about him doing some Bible stories and books, because I think that's what I enjoy the most. I know he did he's done a lot of Noah's Ark. I know he did No Bones About It, was a cartoon a long time ago, Bonanza. I'd like to see more of those stories. So, but if we help him launch his book and it's successful, he'll be able to do more books. So please get your copy of the book for your kids and your grandkids and for yourselves. It's a great coffee table conversation piece. So many of you guys know him from back in the day at church, or maybe you know him from the schools, or maybe you know him when he was writing for the newspaper. Please check out his book and also share this, Mr. Ross's World, and that's going to be on Amazon. But the pre-order, you can pre-order it now, and you get an autographed copy. And the packages are in the link below, so check that out. All right, Mr. Ross, thanks for talking with us today, and we look forward to having more stories about Mr. Ross's World as we'll come back later.
Bye there.